Yes.
little the tummy
this
is?
is how little the tummy is at birth.
Okay.
And the baby will take between 5 to 7 ml, just a small teaspoon of milk
Are you
is
kidding me?
enough. And that's why newborn babies need to be fed a lot more. So they'll need to be fed every 2 to 3 hours.
Okay.
Because if they are not, then their sugar levels will go
So
down.
we're talking about a scenario where you give them 5 ml
Yes.
for say at 8 in the morning.
Yes.
And then they can stay up until
Yeah, like 2 hours,
2 hours
exactly.
later. Oh.
Yes, but we want that baby to be breastfeeding, not
Okay.
be fed. So put the baby on the breast. If they're there for as long as they like and they're able to remove milk, they'll get enough.
Yeah.
So that's why you shouldn't worry too much if you're feeling like you're not pouring milk by day 2, because as long as you put the baby on the breast, you'll get enough. Then they will usually do that kind of poop. It's black, that dark sticky poop that has been there through the pregnancy. And that's why they do their first poop, and it's black like that.
All right.
By around day 3, look, it's grown, yeah? It's grown.
Well, that's pretty fast, yeah?
Yeah. So it's grown.
Yes.
Yes, and it's now the
Bigger,
size is much bigger.
Yes.
The baby will take between 25 to 30 ml.
All right.
And the poop changes to be a bit green in
Okay.
color. By day 5.
All right, so the color is okay.
Yes, the color of the poop also changes. By day 5, you see it's much bigger. So you can compare in just the first 5 days how big the tummy grows. Yes, and the poop is that color. It's mustard yellow.
All right.
So basically, your baby's tummy will grow by day 10 is the size of a small egg. So it really grows in the first week.
So if the poop is not that color, what does
so
it show?
after day 5, we want the poop to be this color.
Yes, if
the poop tends to be greenish, it could mean that your baby is not getting to the rich hind milk.
All right.
Because that hind milk is what gives the poop this green color, and it have little grains. They look like little white seeds in the poop. That's the color we like to see.
Okay.
And the baby will poop several times a day in the early days. As they grow, it changes. To know that your baby is getting enough milk, the greatest sign is urine. When you go change the diaper should be full or look like at least it has some urine. You should be changing between 8 to 12 diapers in 24 hours.
Wow.
If your baby by day 5 is not having that kind of urine, then you need to find out what's going on. And it could be that they're not latching properly, so then they're not getting milk out. So urine is your best guide to know that your baby is getting enough. Day 1, day 2, they'll have 1 to 4 diapers in 24 hours. But as they continue, as the tummy continues growing and they take more milk and your milk comes in, then you'll find that your baby is getting enough. For the mom who is leaving her baby, a good guide is if you're able to leave 25 ml per kg for that baby. So it will keep increasing as your baby grows. So if your baby is, let's say, 4 kilos, 4 times 25 is 1. What is 4 times 25? It's 100.
Yes.
So your baby will need 100 ml if they are taking from if you're giving from the cup or if you're leaving expressed milk.
Right.
So that's basically your guide. So if your baby is older, the older your baby gets, the more milk they need. Yes.
All right, another question here. Linda, my name is Shiro. Thank you so much for bringing this session. Actually, I am up thanks to my baby who would not let me sleep. Well, of course, that's the sweetness of motherhood.
Yes.
And she says, I'm having difficulties, in getting breast milk. I don't know. She says that I am having difficulties in getting breast milk. I do not know why. Right from the word go, it wasn't easy for me. It took me like 2 days to get the milk coming. What could be the problem?
So again, as I said, the things that happened around the birth itself, maybe you had a C-section, or maybe you delayed putting the baby on the breast, the baby didn't come to the breast. So putting the baby on the breast, and sometimes it's that notion, you're expecting the milk to flow. But as I said, if you're pressing your breast and you're seeing even a little milk, it's actually enough for the baby.
Is this also, something that could be caused by probably not having the best of meals? Or because I hear this a lot, that there are meals that you have to take to get, a milk coming out very fast. Sometimes you're being told, take them hot.
Yes.
Or it's just a myth?
That's a myth.
Oh, yeah?
Number 1, put the baby on the breast. By the way, that's the foundation.
Yes.
If you don't put your baby on the breast, you're offering other meals, you're offering like formula, you are offering, you're not putting your baby, you've put your baby on a routine so that the baby has to come to the breast at particular times. Feed your baby on demand. Let the baby feed as many times as they want. That's the basics.
Yeah.
The second thing is, yes, eat well. Eat a balanced diet. Don't eat for two, eat for one, but eat a balanced diet, a meal that actually is enough so that you're taking small meals through the day, so you're keeping your blood level or your blood sugar level constant.
Right.
And then drink for two. So you should drink way more. Okay. So if, like, for example, if you're supposed to take 3 liters of fluids a day, then you should be doing 6 liters. Yes.
Okay.
So you're drinking a lot, because breast milk is 85% water. It's very much more water than
so the fluids are needed more.
So the fluids are needed more. So you drink what you enjoy, however you enjoy them. Right. Because sometimes if I tell a mom, take this particular drink, and they don't like it, they'll end up not taking enough.
Right.
So whichever drinks you enjoy, there's no magic bullet to the fluids that you
I'll
take.
ask this. I remember this time we used to be discouraged from putting milk inside, our porridge.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Yes.
But every other time, you want to have your porridge and you're told put milk. Somebody else tells you put milk so at least you get more milk.
Yes.
Somebody else tells you no, it is not right. A nutritionist will tell you it is not right to mix that.
Mix.
I don't know.
So milk, it's a myth that if you take milk, it makes milk. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Milk is just a drink like any other.
Okay.
Even just taking plain water will do. So it's not that if you take milk, you will get milk.
Right.
The reason we discourage adding milk is it interferes with absorption of some nutrients in porridge.
Okay.
So, but the porridge is not a drink.
Porridge is food.
It's food.
Yes.
That's why we say you eat porridge.
Yeah.
So if you're saying you're taking porridge, we're not counting that as a food. The body will treat it like eating ugali.
Okay.
So it's not enough fluids. With fluids, we're talking about soups, water, juices that you can make, herbal teas. There's some herbal teas that actually help with milk.
Right.
That we call them galactagogues. They stimulate the hormones. I say it's about hormones. They stimulate the hormones. So teas like dill seeds, fennel seeds, fenugreek. There are many out there. So you can talk to a lactation specialist to guide you on which ones to take.
Yeah.
But if you're doing all that, but you're not putting the baby on the breast, it's a waste
pointless.
of time. And then number 3, it's normal for babies to feed at night. It's important for babies to feed at night because that's when the hormones are stimulated. So if you want your baby to sleep the whole night and not feed, you won't have good milk supply. But still, I know it's an old adage, sleep when the baby sleeps. And I know some people say, oh, I can't. Yes, you can. Sometimes you may not even be able to sleep, but just go rest. Lie down in bed when the baby is asleep, because rest is also important in helping when you rest, then the production of milk, your body rests and the hormones are released properly, and then you're able to make milk. Yes.
All right, another question. Someone says, okay, do lactating cookies help?
Lactating cookies.
Yeah.
So the secret is lactating. I'm sorry for the producers of this. Is actually those herbs I'm talking about.
Oh, wow.
So they have been baked with herbs like fennel, fenugreek, dill seeds. So they do help because they carry those galactagogues. Other like porridge, for example. If you take oat porridge, for example, oats tend to stimulate the hormones that make milk. So you'd rather even take oat porridge than the Wimby porridge. So things like what is it called? Skaringuru.
Yeah.
Yes.
Skaringuru.
Okay. So that's why people used to say molasses, or that's why people used to say that beer stimulates milk. So it wasn't the beer. It was the molasses in the beer. So if you have skaringuru, you can crush a little and add it instead of using normal sugar. Add a bit of skaringuru into your drink. Malt also helps. That's why again people used to say beer. So there are malt drinks that are non-alcoholic that you can take that will help. So there are little things that you can do to help your diet. Even as you're putting the baby on the breast.
Amazing. So many questions coming on board. I guess there's so much learning to do. But sadly enough, time is not on our side. Well, we'll forward some of these questions to Esther. And, in her own special way, she will get to give you feedback. But again, we promise that we can give you more of this on our session. That is our health session. That is Body Garage with Tracy Mukami. As always, it's a pleasure to have you joining us. I think I have loved the session. And we're looking forward to have you again.
Thank you.
Because clearly there's still so much to do. And every other time is a learning process. Thank you so much, Esther. It was great having you. Thank you, baby Amani. But all you can hear. That's why we get to wind up this particular session of Morning Cafe. It was great having you. And of course, looking forward to see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. My name is Linda Alela. Do enjoy the rest of your viewing.